Hi, so you've decided to use the flipped classroom to help teach your students a lesson. Now, you may be asking yourself, how do I do this? Well, the simple answer is that you record your own lecture beforehand and then get your students to watch it before class time. You may be asking yourself, well, how do I record this lecture? Well, this tutorial is for you. I will be teaching you how to use the iMovie software on Mac to produce your own lecture and upload it to YouTube. So the materials you're going to need is something that you can film yourself with, so you can use a computer with a webcam, a digital camera, or your phone and have someone else record for you. And you're going to need, obviously, the iMovie software and a YouTube account. And I will be showing you step by step how to use iMovie, so sit tight and get ready. Step 1 is to record your lecture. After you're done recording your lecture about, let's say, butterflies, you're going to take this file, whether you use it from your camera or your phone, you're going to connect it to your computer, or if you've done it on webcam, the file will be right there, and you'll upload it to the iMovie software, and I'll be showing you this step by step. So now that you've gotten your lecture recorded, you're going to upload it to your computer, and for easy access, I would recommend putting it on your desktop because it's right there. You don't have to go searching through folders because it might be saved under some strange name and whatever. But then you're going to open your iMovie software, which is already downloaded onto your computer for free if you own a Mac, which is convenient. And it's just in your applications folder, and there it is, iMovie. So you click on it, it's going to open. May take a little time. And it's going to, if you've already done stuff, it's going to ask you some questions, but you can just hit later. So I've already uploaded a video to the tutorial, but I do have to upload a second one, and I'll show you how to upload it to the iMovie software. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on File, and then you're going to click Import, and then Movies, and click on the video that you want to import, and you're going to either create a new event or add to existing event. If you're creating from new event, you just type in the title of it, so you want to type Lecture 1 or Butterfly Lecture Lesson 1. For me, it's my tutorial, so I'm going to add to the existing event tutorial. It's going to copy the files, create thumbnails so you can see it down at the bottom here. And the great thing about iMovie is that you can review it frame by frame. You can go forward and you can go backwards. Okay, so now that you've got all your stuff together, and perhaps you've done it in separate segments like I have it, or you've messed up and you have to edit it, what you're going to do is you're going to drag and drop the frames so you can select it. So you just click on it. Oops, sorry about that. Sound on. So, and drag. And you're going to take this when it's highlighted, and you're going to grab it all, and you're going to put it into the drag media here to create a new project. So it's all going to be there, and you can take it and play it. So you can see, like, oh, there I am, perfect. And then order to splice the second video that I have, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to drag it, we're going to click and drag so it highlights all the frames. And we're going to place it and put it right at the end here. So it'll all play together. Like, you don't have to worry about, you know, merging it together. So maybe you want to add a transition frame to your videos because you're trying to separate lesson topics within the lecture. An easy way to do this is to go over here and click this button, and it'll show you a bunch of options for transitions. If you hover over the transition you're looking at, it'll show you what it actually does, which is very convenient. And I'm just going to choose a simple wipe down. So I'm going to click on it and drag it to the frame that I want it applied to. So I want it applied to the beginning of this frame. And when I play my movie, it will dissolve into the next section. One more thing that you can do before you upload it to YouTube is that you can add text frames. So you can add a title frame to your lecture and credits. So I'm going to add credits to this. This is a scrolling credit. And I'm going to add it to the end. And I'll let you choose your background. So I can choose stars, underwater, whatever. So perfect, right? So and then you click on this box here. And you edit it. You can delete everything and say, you can put your references here. Or you can put websites that you want them to look at there, or anything. And it will scroll down as you play the frame. And just so you know, I'm hitting spacebar to play the frames easily. Alright, so now uploading to YouTube. Now that our movie is finished, we're going to go to Share, and you can either export it to YouTube right away, but I find that option is usually difficult and never works out for me, so I'm just going to export movie to my desktop. So as you can see, you can there's lots of options. If you have an HD camera, you can export it in HD, or you can make the size smaller if you want to be like quicker. And you can see that it shows this is what it's going to be able to play on. So you can even access this through iPhone if you make it a smaller format. So if your students have iPhones or whatnot, they can use that. But for all intents and purposes, we're going to go with large so we can view it on YouTube. So all we do is name our movie, and I'm going to keep it as tutorial, and hit export. And it's going to say, I already saved a version, but if you have made changes, you're going to have to export it again, so you just hit replace. And it will prepare the project, and then we can move on to the next steps of importing it to YouTube. Okay, so now comes the fun part, is uploading it to YouTube. So we go to YouTube, and conveniently there's a little upload button at the top corner if you're signed into your account. So we're going to click on the button, and for YouTube it's pretty simple now. If you don't understand, they have uploading instructions and troubleshooting, and there's even something if you want to directly upload from your mobile phone. But since we're doing it on a computer, we're going to do it this way. So here's my video on my desktop, and I'm just going to drag it and drop it. It will upload. It will take a while, depending on the length and the quality of your video. Your basic info is your title, the description. You can tag it, and you can set it from public to unlisted to private. And with the private option, you can add name circles or email addresses. So if you have a Google email account, for me it would be Lakehead University, so only my prof or other students in my class could see it. But if you want it more public so you don't have any errors or troubleshooting, you can just, link the students directly to it and leave it public. I'm sure your video would be super informational, so why wouldn't you want the world to see it? Okay, so hopefully I answered all your questions about how to upload a video lecture for the flipped classroom learning style. I'm going to put some links in the description so that you can check out some lesson plans for flipped learning. Hopefully they're valuable resources to you, and thanks so much for watching.